Alright. Hi guys, my name is Abby. I am a 23-year-old American girl and I live in Galicia, Spain. I am in the program of Auxiliares de Conversación. That means that I am an assistant English teacher here in Spain. So what that means is that I offer any kind of guidance and try to be as helpful as I can to the English teachers here, because a lot of them learned English while living in Spain. So there are some things that a native speaker can offer that would be helpful to other students here. I can make another video going in more depth about what an auxiliary de conversación is, but I feel like there's already quite a few videos about it on YouTube, so you can feel free to check those out if you're interested. But I wanted to talk about some of the reasons why I decided that it was the best decision for me personally to move to Spain. So I am a recent graduate of college. I studied international studies and I studied Spanish when I was in school. That being said, I don't know if being a Spanish major fully prepared me to be living and working completely in Spain. There's so many things that I could do with listening and reading, but when it came to having a conversation with a native speaker, I was kind of just like translating super slow, because it would be like I hear the Spanish, I put it back in English, and then I put it back in Spanish. So it was just kind of like... Anyway, so the number one reason why I wanted to move to Spain is because I have the time now to do it. So I just graduated. I don't have a full-time job yet, and I haven't fully settled down. I didn't even have a lease on my apartment when I was living in Wilmington, North Carolina. I have the time now to do it, and I have the time now to live in a different country, so why not take the leap? I really want to travel. That's something that's important to me. That's why I wanted to do international studies in the first place. If I'm not gonna live here now, then what am I gonna do? It was kind of my perspective on it. The second reason why I wanted to move here is because I freaking love Spain. Spain is so beautiful. I feel like there's a really nice quality of life here. It just seems like whenever I even go to the grocery store, I just can tell that there's a difference between the quality of food, especially being here in Galicia where it's super rainy. Agriculture is a really big part of their economy here. I just see a really big difference in the quality of food. It seems like life is a lot more relaxed here. When I was living in the US, it just kind of seems like there was a lot of emphasis on the idea that time is money and that you need to be productive at all hours of the day, which is great for some people, but to me it just didn't really seem realistic. And another really big reason why I wanted to move to Spain is because I wanted to better my language skills. I was a Spanish major when I was in college, which is great and really helped me a lot. I was applying for a lot of jobs where I would be required to speak both English and Spanish professionally. And I noticed that it was easy for me to write my cover letters in Spanish, but when it came to giving those interviews, I wasn't performing the way I wanted to. I would be asked a question in Spanish, and it just seemed like my mind couldn't keep up, and I wasn't interviewing the way I wanted to be. And so I feel that Auxiliares de Conversación is not only a really cool opportunity to be able to live here and live in Spain and have that kind of cultural experience and have a fun experience where I can travel on the weekends and I have time to do that, but also professionally, I think that it's really going to be something that's going to help me in the future, because it's going to help differentiate my CV, because not everyone has been able to live in a different country and take a gap year, but also I can really develop those Spanish skills and I can feel more comfortable having a conversation. And I think that confidence will help translate whenever I'm doing those kind of interviews, whenever I'm talking to people, because it's hard to have a conversation when it's not in your native language, and it's something that takes a lot of practice and getting used to. And so just putting those hours in is something that I think is going to be really important, and I'm so happy to be here and have that chance to finally fucking do it, because when else am I gonna live here if I don't live here now? If you guys have any questions about auxiliares or anything of that nature, I would be happy to answer them. I just feel like there's like I said, like there is a lot of different videos out there. I just kind of wanted to talk about my experience and why I decided that it was the best decision for me now to live here. And that I'm not just viewing it as a vacation, but also something that's really going to push me forward in my own life to see that there are different ways of living. It's not all just about this kind of like one-sided American perspective, that I can see another culture, learn a language, and be able to do those things that I feel like a lot of people don't get to do. But I really wanted this, and I have the opportunity to do it now, so I'm doing it. Thank you guys for watching. Bye. Ciao.